Terminator Resistance. There is no fate but what you make. Experience the events leading up to the decisive final battle for the fate of mankind in the war against the machines. Terminator Resistance is a first-person shooter set during the future war scenario that was only glimpsed at in the iconic films The Terminator and The Terminator 2 Judgment Day. The machines are destined to lose, but at what cost? So yeah guys, it's gonna be my first channel gaming review video. Hope you guys enjoy, and with that, let's get into the categories. Graphics presentation. The graphics are okay, not much to change, although I doubted that you'll need to change much since the game, I believe, is already optimized. I'm running the game in epic settings, epic to high. You guys can switch from epic to high to medium or low, whatever suits your FPS needs. The environment of the game feels nostalgic in a way that you actually feel like you're in a Terminator post-apocalyptic world. The weapon traps, the consumable first-person views feel also good. The texture is well done, the animations look beautiful, the effects looks amazing. And yeah, these are the Steam specs. Audio. The soundtrack is phenomenally good. Like listen to this. For other audio like sound effects, the gun really gives it a heavy or a plus added feel to the Terminator universe. Like it feels so straight out of the movie, you know? The voice acting is okay, I'd say. Some are good, some are really bad. Like for me, what put me off was the main character. I don't know, sometimes it sounds kind of cringy. Narrative. Expected as a Terminator franchise, nothing that strays too far from its predecessor. So you're basically a resistance fighter with one of the big roles to end Skynet. And also you're in charge. The main plot is you're in charge of stopping Skynet from sending machines back in time. So yeah, that's the whole plot. So it's basically the plot right there is just between Terminator and the Terminator 2 Judgment Day, as it says.
Jacob.
Difficulty. Best played at extreme difficulty, because if you played in any other difficulty like hard, medium to easy, it's like you can stand up against the Terminators while they're shooting at you. It's like you don't even need to hide anymore, especially if you always increase toughness and your damage reduction just goes to 30%, I think. And you even have regen, so there's that. So it's, I'd say, yeah, extreme difficulty is like the way to play it, the only way to play this game. Because it's also more rewarding. It's hard to take down a Terminator because you're not that tanky. They do more damage now than you, so like a couple of shots, like 3 shots and you're out. So you really have to shoot and aim and go back and hide. You have to also relocate, especially when the Terminator is near, because when they get near you, that's it. It's like one hit and you're dead. They also have 2 major boss battles. It was tense, especially playing at the extreme difficulty. So yeah. Characters. They're okay, except for the Baron. She's really...
Where are the others?
She's pretty badass.
They're dead.
For the enemies you'll be encountering, usually Terminator bugs, the T-800s, the HK Ariel, to the colossal Terminators. I won't spoil. The player choices were okay, with 2 romance scenes. I mean, there's like a lot of good endings, a lot of bad endings. That depends on what you choose or change the fate of the characters. I'm thinking there are about 4 characters, or was that 5 character fates you can change in the game? And there, yeah, 5 character or 4 and 2 romances. So I guess that's pretty good. It's a fair FPS game with 4 weapon slots you can switch between, and limited inventory space. You won't really have that much problem with the limited inventory space from early to mid game unless you don't sell your old guns, because you'll be getting new guns now and then with better DPS. The weapons is from modern pistol, shotgun, rifle to the Terminator Age plasma guns, which can be upgraded through Skynet by matching the pattern to activate it, because like it's a neat mechanic to have, also to balance so that you don't need to pick damage. You really have to also farm for those, which is kind of neat. Speaking of neat, they also got some neat knives in play. They're called Terminator knives, where you can just like insta kill a Terminator when you get behind them. They have also night goggles to help you monitor your surroundings, and a flashlight. They have crafting table. It's what you expect, but you can't really craft that much depending on your skill tree. I don't know about you, but I barely craft since I'm just a loot maniac. They also have checkpoints. Checkpoints and crafting tables are usually in one place. Usually that's like the safe place, and they're distributed along the map, around the map, I mean. The minigame was somewhat entertaining, like hacking to lockpicking. Lockpicking mechanics, somehow it's like Skyrim lockpicking mechanics. As for the hacking, it's like a minigame. I don't know if you haven't played this yet. It's like varmints. You have to avoid the you have to avoid the bars, basically. Skills feel progressive. You need to play smart in order to get everything except for 3, because I choose the romance plot. Skills are also different, that high leveled weapons require high skill tree to be able to use them. That goes also with lockpicking and hacking. Hacking is one of my favorite parts in Terminator, since you can let AI turn against AI. Just hack a turret, shoot a couple of Terminators far away, and just lead them to your turret, your line of sight, the turret's line of sight, and just gun them down together. It feels so good, and especially if you're being outnumbered, you're getting shot with low life, you just hide behind the turret, reload, heal up, and just peek again. It just feels so good having a big gun at your side, especially healing cover that also fires at the same time. It's really fun. Needs improvement. AI was sometimes lacking and place restricted. Like sometimes they couldn't even get inside buildings. Would have been better and more tense if the lockpicking and hacking weren't played as a pause menu. Because what I do was I'd see an outpost, I'd run to the turret, even though the other Terminators notice me and were about to fire. Before they fire, I just press E, hack the turret, the game paused. Game played, I'm done hacking the turret's on my side, it's now firing back. It was too easy for me. There also should have been a respawn mechanic for the Terminators, since I usually kill anything on sight and the world became lacking, empty. Especially if the Terminators keep respawning, I'd have to loot and choose my battles carefully, since battles with Terminators, especially in extreme difficulty, can kill you quick and can use all your resources. So I'm looting and I'm also fighting at the same time with unlimited respawns, so that can really take a toll on my loot. It's like I'm not even looting at all. Better FPS play like dashing and leaning. Kind of wanted those mechanics also in the game. Best Terminator game so far.
Spread out!
And the only Terminator game I played so far, but I've seen the rest, and this is really a big step. Terminator fans will enjoy, so if you're a fan, this is like a must buy. Especially with the price on 1,100 pesos. It's a really good deal, and yeah, I recommend. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.